As a young woman who has lost and maintained a 100-pound weight loss, I seek to help others along their way and on their journey. I want to make sure that I answer the questions that are important. So I'm allowing you to send me questions to Nina at BeautifulBrwnBabyDol.com to be answered during the Fat Chick Gone Fit. This is a series dedicated simply to answering your questions and giving you a chance to learn more about me, my weight loss, and also ways that you can come through in my weight loss challenge. So make sure you pay attention, gain all that you can, and learn from this fat chick gone fit. If you want to join or be a part of my weight loss challenge, click the video to learn how to join.
Hi YouTubers, it's your girl Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I'm coming at you with my first episode of Fat Chick Gone Fit. Yes, Fat Chick Gone Fit. And for those of you who are newer to my channel, yes, I lost 100 pounds about 5 years ago, and I've managed to keep it off naturally. No weight loss fads, no diets, no extreme dieting, nothing of the sort, or even surgery. But I've managed to stay healthy, stay fit, stay focused, and keep this 100 pounds off. And I'm here to serve as a motivator for those who want to do the same thing. So in today's segment of Fat Chick Gone Fit, I'm going to answer questions that came to me through my email, Nina at BeautifulBrwnBabyDol.com. Also, remember, you can send those questions in with the tagline Fat Chick Gone Fit or subject line Fat Chick Gone Fit and ask your questions. I will only be answering about 10 questions per video so that they're not too long. Also, you can make sure that you post your questions to my forum, www.beautifulbrownbabydoll.com/forum. You can go there and post your questions for Fat Chick Gone Fit as well. I may pick some from there, so you'll want to make sure you keep up with the forum. There's a lot going on. People are definitely hitting it up, and it's a good way for you to find out weight loss tips, tricks, and all of those different things. Furthermore, you'll want to get my free downloadable ebook, which is about 60 pages of wonderful ways to win my weight loss challenge. You can see all of the sponsors there and also pick up some other wonderful things while you're there, because my weight loss book also comes with a nutrition tracker, a suggested meal plan, a cleanse, all of that, and it's free. Guys, you better visit and check out the blog and check out the forums. There's so much for you there. And also my first exercise DVD is posted up. Only $10, $5 shipping. You can't beat it. And your girl made it. So go ahead and check it out, guys. www.beautifulbrownbabydoll.com has it all in the shops, forums, and the blog. So check it out. But now I'm going to go ahead and head into those questions. I'm going to keep it as concise as possible, and I'm going to be me and be as candid as possible. If I can answer the question, I'm going to try. Remember, it's only 10 questions per session because I like to have a little news break. So I want to make sure that you all keep up with this, and every Tuesday is a Fat Chick Gone Fit episode. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, so my first question was, what would you suggest for those of us who are just starting out as far as eating? I know that you said you have to get your mind right and find out what triggers you, but what about when you get home? Should we throw everything away? Well, I'm going to tell you honestly, when things were in my house that shouldn't have been, such as chips or fattening foods, I was more inclined to eat them. The only way for me to stop eating them was to get them the freak out of my house. They could not be in my house. That's just really knowledgeable in knowing yourself. You have to know what triggers you. And so if you come home to it, it's only going to bother you there as well. And a lot of people say, well, my kids eat this, or, you know, other people in my house eat this. Well, you have to learn a way to work around that. If you can find ways to get your kids more exciting treats that are healthier, that will be better for you, especially if you know you want to pig out on their snacks. That's the best way to do it. The best way to do is to surround yourself with wonderful treats, wonderful things that you can pig out on. And then that way you don't feel guilty or have to worry about counting so many unnecessary calories. So always try to fit yourself with great things. Don't allow it in the house, and it doesn't have to be there. And those who love and support you will understand that and try to find a way around it, even if it's semi-healthy or a little better than the most fattening of foods. Just try to find that resolution in that way. I hope that helps, and we'll discuss that more over on the forum, so visit. How do you keep yourself going when you feel like your excuses keep getting the best of you? Sometimes they're good ones too. I know it. I know some days I used to wake up with these strange pains, like I don't want to work out, I don't want to exercise. And a lot of times I had to admit to myself it was just an excuse not to get out of the bed. But you can't do that. You know, you have to make sure that you stay focused. You have to have a goal. Guys, I do 100 million things in a day. Like, not only am I a professor, I'm a psychologist, I'm doing other things. I'm training for licensure. I'm a postdoctoral trainee. I'm also writing articles, writing grants, doing different programs. I've done 2 programs since I've been here. I'm also traveling. I've been to University of Illinois this semester. I'm also going to Oklahoma this weekend. Meet me in Oklahoma at the Oklahoma Naturals Expo. And then also Houston. I'm doing the Houston show, the Zuri Natural Hair Show, December 10th. I'm crazy. But guess what? Every morning, if I want to stay fit, if I want to look like this, I have to get my butt out of bed and I have to make it happen. So therefore, I do what it is and what's necessary in order for me to feel good about myself. And feeling good about myself is taking responsibility for me and not allowing anyone to take that away from me, anyone or anything. So therefore, I keep it moving even when it seems like the going gets tough. Don't give yourself room for excuses. Make your workouts non-negotiable. They are in your schedule and they're there, and that's it. You're eating non-negotiable. Plan your meals. I even give you a free meal tracker. You have no excuse. You can download that free meal tracker through my website, www.BeautifulBrwnBabyDol.com. Free. So you have no excuse. You have too much support. I'm going to move to the next question. What do you do when you're craving everything bad when it's that time? Okay, and I know we're talking about that time of the month. When I'm craving, I keep it out of my house. I don't go get it. I don't allow myself to. I keep plenty of foods there that I know I have access to that are wonderful, but then I keep myself away from the ones that aren't wonderful. So I try to just make sure I only surround myself with those good things. I'm not going to surround myself with chocolate. I'm not going to surround myself with the heavy, greasy, fattening foods or chips, things that you want to reach for when you're on your period. So therefore, I'm not going to consume them. That's the exact way to do it. I heard that it's a good idea to do a detox or a cleanse to jumpstart the weight loss process. Now, you heard right. A detox is wonderful, and it's good if it's a healthy detox. And mind you, I give you courtesy of Miss Deborah the cleanse in my free ebook. So try that out. But also, you can do it without a cleanse. When I first lost weight, I didn't do a cleanse. So you can jumpstart your weight loss by cleansing through exercise, or doing an extra amount of exercise, or doing doing a change in your food or flip-flopping your food. Your body is going to respond to differences regardless of what they are. It doesn't have to be a cleanse. Okay, so let's see. Let me get to some other one. My question is, how do you stay healthy on a budget? Now, when I lost my weight, I was a new doctoral student, so I was broke. Let's be real. That's why I offer you all my suggested meal plan to help you with that. Eat This, Not That. Wonderful books. The Eat This, Not That books, because they tell you even small things that you can do in tweaking your diet and eating certain things instead of others. So make sure that you look at those types of things as well. Someone said, did you have a target area that you focused on for your body? Guys, one thing that you have to know is that you cannot spot reduce. So many people come to me and say, I want to lose my stomach. You can't just lose your stomach. When you exercise for total health. When you lose weight on a total basis. You cannot just say, I want to lose my stomach and pinpoint that. It's okay to do more exercises for that area of the body. But what I found during my weight loss, since I lost 100 pounds, I realized that my body just lost weight overall. It had no respect of person or respect of area. It just lost weight overall. So keep that in mind. Someone asked about stretch marks. How do you deal with stretch marks? And you know you're going to get more as you lose more weight, or you get them from gaining and losing weight over and over. With stretch marks, it just takes the thing that you have to do is taking care of your skin. Faith Holler, who is Truly C Designs, she also gives some wonderful tips in my free ebook about taking care of the skin. You want to make sure that you're keeping cocoa butters on the skin, shea butters on the skin. You're going to want to make sure that you're rubbing and concentrating on those areas that are stretching the most. And you're going to want to make sure that you soak in tubs, keep your skin moisturized. That's going to be the best way to do it. And it doesn't happen overnight. So you have to be very gentle, very careful, and very much patient with yourself.
And now it's time for the Beautiful Brown Baby Doll news segment. But don't worry, we'll get back to Fat Chick Gone Fit. Check out my awesome new items from tailoredfornaturals.com. I have a t-shirt. I also have the awesome armband. I love my natural hair. And I have the twist top mug or coffee or tea mug. And I have this awesomely oversized bag, which says Tailored for Naturals. Again, all of these items are from tailoredfornaturals.com. And we will be giving away the same items that you just saw here, but you'll get to pick your t-shirt color. So check the info section below for the rules for the contest to win all of those items, guys. And now back to Fat Chick Gone Fit.
Did you work out every day? When I was losing my most amount of weight, when I first started losing weight, no. I started off at about 3 to 4 days a week. I wanted to get the hang of workouts, and I wanted to understand how they worked. And I wanted to see just minor changes first and just see if I got some results from that. But what I did find is I desired to do more and more and more until I was working out 7 days a week. 7 days a week. And I was doing about an hour a day, but on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I was doing about 2 hours. That was including extensive weightlifting as well. So what I suggest is just keeping a pace. So if you want to start off at 3 to 4 days a week and work your way up, that's fine. At this point now, I do 5 to 6 days a week, and really 6 days a week is what I've been doing with off days on Wednesdays. So guys, that is the first Fat Chick Gone Fit. Let me give you a link to some of my favorite exercises. I'm going to make sure that I include those in a lot of the videos as well. And please, please, please keep up with the challenge. Tweet me, let me know what's going on with you. I've been really good about answering my tweets, so y'all bet not say nothing. Your girl been doing better with that. Tweet me, Facebook me, like the Facebook fan page, read the ebook, find out about getting into the challenge. So guys, you've been asking me about, can you still join the challenge? Up until November 21st at midnight, you can still join the challenge. Remember, on Thursdays, we will be having the Swagger Building Success Chats. You will need to download the book in order to understand how you log into those success chats. This week will be a success chat on my own, and then starting next week, I will have co-hosts. So you'll get African Export. African Export is going to be in on one of these Swagger Building Success Chats. Dawn of Natural Light Radio is going to be one of them. There's so many. And guys, I'm going to keep on announcing them as they come, but we are going to Swagger Build. Do you hear me? So you might as well tune in. www.beautifulbrownbabydoll.com. Peace.